And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the top 4 of the 2018 YugiTuber Grand Championship. In this match, we have TeamSamuraiX1 piloting Blue Eyes going up against Dzeef and his Shinobird Spirit shenanigans. And with us for this electrifying commentary, the best voice of YugiTubing has returned, the one, the only, Lithium 2300.
Hey, what's up?
So, this is a bit of an interesting match. I don't know if Shinobirds are kind of a deck I'm not too familiar with, to be honest.
Yeah, same.
So it'll be interesting. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see kind of how this plays out.
Yeah, Shinobirds. I think it has been like when the cards were first released, and I tested them on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. But outside of that, nope, haven't experienced Shinobirds.
Yeah.
So.
I know their main ritual monster is actually, like, insane. Like, it's when it's ritual summoned, you get to, like, bounce 3 monsters back to the hand, and then you get to special summon a spirit in addition to that. So, that's really cool. And then it allows you to, like, set up for, like, another play. But it looks like Sam bricking pretty hard with Brick Eyes here. So
he definitely needed the Dragon Shrine to, go off, right?
Yeah.
Having the double dragons in his graveyard for the soul charge or possible soul charge play.
Yeah, but I mean, he's got the Ash to possibly delay this a little bit. Stopping the Manju's pretty good because it denies him like the guaranteed good search.
Exactly.
But it allows Dzeef to play the Potted Desires uncontested here. So I don't know. I don't know about Shinobird's OTK potential, again, in all honesty, but it looks like he's just going to swing for 14.
yeah, probably not, because of the spirits, right? They do have the incorporated not being able to be special summoned, I think.
Correct.
No? Like the spirit monsters.
I know, the deck seems like a very control-heavy deck to me.
Exactly.
Yeah. Drawing skill drain here, though, that could be good.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the dead Blue Eyes, not really sure if he has any other monsters in his graveyard with potential soul charge play, but it's not really looking too great.
Well, we got the big rock boy coming down, and another Potted Desires from Dzeef. He's got to be
dangerous.
He's got to be careful, just like you had to be careful in your match.
Yeah, exactly, with the evil swarms. Yeah, I was doubting. I definitely maybe should not have used the second Desires, but again, no options. Okay.
Hideki, okay.
Yep.
So that's pretty good. That's going to clear the Dragon Spirit here, and Sam's not going to be in a good position. I mean, he's got a Soul Charge play, but I mean, just resurrecting Dragon Spirit, and I think that's like all he has in grave. He has an Ash, but that's not going to do anything.
Ash Blossom as well.
Yeah.
Well, for OCG, you could have gone for Needle Fiber.
That's true.
Again, opening up.
Because then you could have gone into something like White Stone off the Needle Fiber, and then that would actually But top decking that alternative was pretty good. So
that's good.
Yeah. Unless he's playing Star Eater, who knows? Maybe. Could have gone for that level 11 synchro play.
Yeah, exactly.
2015 format. But wow, Dzeef just setting a card. Okay,
yeah, that's
very slow-paced game. Very slow-paced game. And Ogre on the alternative, so that's actually going to slow down Sam quite a bit. The effect will still resolve, but now Soul Charge is going to come down. I think this is good because now he can actually make a Dark Matter and get his engine going.
Exactly.
Because he can just dump pretty much another dragon. He can dump the White Stone of Ancients to get another summon. And, I mean, at this point, since the game is so slow, this might actually be enough to kind of carry him. But we'll just have to see what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Dark Matter coming down. He's going to send Ancients, Alternative, and another the last vanilla Blue Eyes.
So, I'm not sure if the small stone is live during the end phase.
It will be live during the end phase.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as it's sent to graveyard, it's live. And the other good thing is, too, now he can banish that stone to add alternative back on his next turn.
Exactly.
Yeah, and so now he's got things going. So this should help turn things around in his favor. All right, a mono coming down. Not that it really matters too much, but some resilience from hand traps might be useful.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, there's
That's
the ritual spell.
Ritual, right? Yeah.
Okay. So, the cool thing about this ritual spell, I believe you can banish spirits from your graveyard for the ritual summon.
Yeah.
So, that's something
like
that's...
They have 2 different ritual monsters, right? One, I believe, bounces back monsters or something like that. Again, it has been, like, ages ever since I played the Shinobird, so...
yeah, Yeah, I believe the peacock, I think it is. I think he bounces monsters, and I think the other one, I forget what the other one is. I think it might be spells or traps.
Yeah, bouncing back. Yeah, the back row, I think.
Yeah, there it is. He's using the peacock right there as the tribute fodder for his second peacock.
Second one, yeah.
So the unfortunate thing is skill drain is going to prevent peacock from triggering, so that's a really big deal. But Dzeef's just going to scoop it up because dark matter is just going to be able to get in there, and I don't think Dzeef has an out whatsoever at that point. So going on to game 2, Team Sam is 1 win away from being able to claim the first final spot. So this hand looking a little bit more promising.
Yeah. How did Sam do last year? Was it like finals or something? Or
yeah, I feel like Sam makes the finals or at least like the top 4 almost every year. So, You know, he's definitely right in being able to say he's the best. So
yeah, exactly. He also ended up like first place, right? Last week or 2 weeks ago at the YCS. Well, first place during Swiss.
First place of Swiss at YCS Memphis. Yeah, ended on top 16, so that's good for him.
Right. Yeah.
So this hand is much better.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's playing Link Karibo like I should have been playing against him in our match. And as you can see, that completely unbricks his hand.
Exactly.
And they're mentioning that in chat right now. So.
Yeah. No, Ash Blossom is also quite good, right? Yeah. Again, he can just use Awakening, use the trade-in, unhindered.
And this is going to be a pretty good setup here because now he can go Summon Alternative. He could potentially Silver's Cry back what he discarded for trade-in. Maybe go into Dark Matter if he really just wanted to set up that way, but I'm not sure if he wants to do that. I guess we'll have to see what he does. So it's going for alternative. Okay, looks like he's going to go for the rank 8, potentially.
Galaxy, maybe? Titanic Galaxy? Not really sure if that's really effective against the spirits.
I mean, negating the spell card could be pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much like their main source of disruption, it seems. But going for the Dark Matter play again. I guess the nice thing about Dark Matter is the White Stone of Ancients is not a once per turn. So if you have 2 stones in grave, you can trigger both of them. So
yeah, true.
Yeah. So
as long as you have targets in your deck.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You can't have Dark Matter milling all your targets. So looks like his grave is pretty loaded, and end phase is going to trigger 2 White Stones. So he's going to probably get a Dragon Spirit and another Blue Eyes.
Right.
Oh, he's just triggering one of them.
Only one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe he either wants to save one, or he might be out of targets, because I think his 3 Blue Eyes are all right here, actually. So, yeah, he's actually out of targets. And
he has Ash Blossom in hand, so the Kaiju, okay.
On the Dragon Spirit, that's interesting. Maybe he didn't want Team Sam tagging out the Dragon Spirit. Interesting. So Aratama coming down, and that allows you to just Rhoda for another spirit.
Right.
And the Ash on the Aratama. Okay. So, Brilliant Fusion. Okay.
Not opening the Garnet like last time.
That definitely gives him some more potential. Always. So Doug Dzeeff playing his signature favorite card. And this gives him an extra normal, so if he has another spirit, but Pot of Desire is first.
As well. That's strong.
I know. I mean, in terms of card advantage, it's like he has the potential here, and Sam has no disruption right now. So, you know, Doug has a lot of free range. It's really just going to depend on how good the cards are in his hand.
And the Foolish Burley is also quite dead, right? I'm not really sure if there's any good targets left in his deck.
Yeah, I mean, if he drained all of it... I mean, he could send another White Stone, but he doesn't have targets. But he could banish it to add alternative back. But, I mean, that's about the best he could do with it at this point. So there is the Peacock, and Peacock's going to be able to trigger and bounce everything back to their hand. And the cool thing is Gamma Seal's going to go back to Dzeef's hand.
Yeah, that's very, very strong. Getting by the Gamma Seal, bouncing back the Dark Matter, and the Link Karibo as well. So no grave effect potentially later in the duel. Yep. Definitely a very solid comeback play here on Dzeef's part.
That's kind of like the Akashic play with the Gamma Seal, except I think Peacock does a better job of it in this instance.
Right.
So Amano Iwado for the extra normal summon off Seraphonite, and that's 4,900 right there. He could have gotten an extra 23 in with Seraphonite if he had a spell to discard for Brilliant.
Right.
But you don't do that too often. It's very rare that you actually pump the Seraphonite. Yeah. And so Peacock's going to trigger in the end phase, which it bounces back to hand and specials 2 tokens, which happen to be level 4. So it's pretty cool because then you can just tribute them off for the ritual spell again.
Return
to the Dragon Lords from Sam. That could be pretty strong here.
Yeah, that's okay. Getting back an alternative, but still no monster effects. But yeah, the great effect of Return of the Dragon Lords might be important to save, with some life points, since he's quite low, sitting at 3k.
The biggest thing he has to worry about at this point is trying to figure out how to work around, Peacock coming down again. But it looks like he's just going to Cypher Crash into a mono. And then going into full armor to presumably pop the Seraphonite. Just so he doesn't have the extra normal summon available. And then...
Do the tokens have any attack points?
I believe they have... I think they might have 1,500. I'll have to see. It says on Peacock, but yeah, they're actually not bad.
That's okay.
Oh, he's taking back the play. What's he saying in the chat? Level 7 or 8, not rank.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, for the... Oh, okay.
It's probably not going to make a huge difference. Not really sure if he can survive next turn.
Yeah. Okay, so the play they're taking back is he used Return to bring back Cypher. It has to be a level 7 or 8. Yeah. Okay, so Seraphonite's actually going to stay.
Yeah.
He should be fine, though, because all he can do is just banish Stone for alternative, and then summon alternative, pop Seraphonite, and then he can pretty much be back where he was. So, I mean, it doesn't really change a whole lot. I think that's probably what he'll do. Yeah, so it looks like that's what he's going for. So, no mistakes were made, but it's fine. We corrected. So revealing.
It's always nice, like the great sportsmanship. I think it has been mentioned like multiple times throughout the tournament. Definitely quite nice.
Oh yeah,
it's always nice to see.
So now at this point, it's really rough because that. I mean, could you make like Felgrand?
I think you
Harbinger. Okay.
Galaxy.
Oh, that's good because I guess
ritual.
Negate the ritual spell that pretty much prevents it. However, if he has multiple ritual spells, it's not a once per turn. So
exactly,
multiple ritual spells could play around the Harbinger here. So we'll have to see. Doug's on 4 cards. Hard drawing the Manju for turn. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And because Doug has 2 spirits engraved, he can use that ritual spell and banish the spirit. So we actually lose no resources. And he has the Gamma Seal anyway.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
he bounced back earlier, so...
Yeah, and Sam's going to scoop that one up. Yeah, that's... that was pretty good. All right, so game 3, 1-1 now.
Yeah, even Sam had a strong opening, right? And even though it wasn't working out.
What I find interesting about this matchup, both of these players actually want to go second. Because Doug lost the first game, and he opted to make Sam go first.
Right.
The same thing, Sam lost the game too, and now he wants Doug to go first, which, as we know, Blue Eyes going second, that was a very popular trend back when the deck was popular. So Aratama going to grab a Search and just 1 back row from Dzeef. And this hand is pretty explosive from Sam, so...
Yeah, immediately having the 1-for-1.
So 1-for-1. Ooh, okay, Ash is pretty good, though.
Was the...
All right, so now his hand is just pretty bad.
Yeah.
But end phase, he can just bring Dragon Spirit out, pop the back row, or banish the back row, excuse me. And... I mean, that's pretty much all he can do. I mean, having a 2500's, it's pretty good.
Cool.
He also has Barrier. I mean, Barrier can pretty much ensure nothing bad's going to happen. So now we have the Nikitama coming down, which I believe grants an extra normal summon to spirits, and then you get to, draw a card.
So you normal summon the Searcher, right? Yeah.
Yep. Normal summon the Searcher.
Okay.
Get another Nikitama. And then pre-prep.
Pre-prep.
Okay. We haven't seen that all game.
Be good. No Ash Blossom.
So going to get the Shinobird Calling and the Peacock here. However, it looks like he might play into that Dimensional Barrier. And there it is. Barrier getting flipped. So Ritual going to be called here. And now the nice thing is, because they're both level 4s, Dzeef can actually just make a rank 4 play here now.
Exactly.
So maybe, would be Castel would actually be pretty nice here. Just kind of put Dragon Spirit back into the deck rather than the grave. Or, I mean, I'm trying to think what other rank 4 would be ideal.
Yeah, Utopia, but I don't see. Yeah, Lightning maybe.
I don't like Lightning because it puts the spirit back in the grave.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, Castell is a little bit power crept now, so maybe he's just not even playing it. But...
Yeah, that's probably the case. That's probably the case.
Can you believe we're in a time where Castell has been power crept?
There are more cards in the extra deck where you thought were like, no, those cards won't ever be power crept. And
yeah,
look at the extra deck now, right?
It's crazy. It's crazy. So Team Sam with that Sage for turn on draw, that's pretty strong. He could he could normal the Sage and just get a search. I don't know if he's playing Effect Veiler or not, but that could be possibly pretty good. But I mean, he's got Monster Reborn to resurrect. His Spirit, he can go Ancients and Spirit into Spirit Dragon. There's a lot he can do with this hand.
Yeah, it depends really. You can go for like the rank 8 Exceeds play. He can definitely do. Yeah, he's going to discard it. Okay.
Ooh, interesting. So he's going to use the Spirit or the Sage rather on the Spirit.
Yeah.
Just to get in Blue Eyes and to run over the Lightning. Yeah, because I was thinking he'd resurrect. He would normal Ancients, use Sage on Ancients for a rank 8.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But yeah, preferring, or at least going for the Synchro might be fine as well. Maybe threatening your opponent with like the Silver Eyes. It's Silver Eyes, right? The level 9
The
Synchro?
Azure Eyes, yes.
Azure Eyes, right.
So this is pretty good because, I mean, I'd say this is more of a defensive play, probably than what he was doing before. So... But in any case, he's going to use the nice thing is here, he can use the White Stone to add the Blue Eyes back by doing it.
Exactly.
And then he's going to trigger the second one in his end phase. So he'll end on Spirit plus probably another Blue Eyes, I'd imagine. Unless he wants to get the other Spirit. Oh yeah, Spirit's actually better because he has Blue Eyes in hand.
Right.
Because he has that the ability to tag out if necessary.
Yeah.
So... He's got, a couple waves of disruption here. Nothing that's going to... Ooh, okay. So the ritual spell. This will be interesting because everything's going to potentially get spun back, but he can tag out... Ooh, he actually didn't tag out. Okay, so yeah, I think...
It doesn't work like Trishula, right? So
this doesn't target. It says you can return up to 3 monsters. So even if Sam chains the Spirit Dragon here, he can still return whatever gets bounced back, and then that won't have a chance to trigger. So, oh man. That actually might have been a misplay from Sam's part here, because if he tagged out the Spirit on activation, Peacock would have been Chainlink 1, and then whatever Sam summoned, like say he summoned Moonlight Rose Dragon, Moonlight could have been Chainlink 2, so it would have spun Peacock back to the hand. And even though Moonlight would have gone back, at least Doug wouldn't have had anything on his board.
Right.
Wow. So, I mean, that's pretty huge that card doesn't target. So, now I'm curious as to what's going to happen. Oh, it looks like they just, misclicked a bit there. So, he's going to tag out Spirit anyway just to get it in the grave. And now Peacock's going to resolve.
Yeah.
Everything's going to get bounced to the hand. And Dzeef's going to be able to get... he gets the draw from Nikitama. And then he's going to probably just swing for 3,000, I imagine. Although he hasn't normal summoned. Oh, wow. Brilliant Fusion.
Brilliant Fusion is nice.
Was that off the top?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Ooh, getting the extra normal summon is quite good.
Yeah, and getting the draws off Nikitama is also pretty good. So only 3,000, so it doesn't look like he got any monsters to capitalize off that Brilliant Fusion. But, I mean, he might be in an okay position regardless, and depending on what those back rows are, he might be okay. Ooh.
Barrier's good.
Yeah. That's one turn too late, but...
Yeah. So his only play is the alternative, right?
He has
only
alternative.
Yeah.
And his grave, he's got a stone, so I mean... Ooh, strike. I think...
This should be game, right?
Yeah, because I believe if those tokens are 1,500 apiece, I think that's game. So strike on the alternative. He's going to add back the alternative, but he can only special summon it once per turn.
Can you, even if the summon is negated?
Well, if the summon is negated, you can add it back, so... Yeah, he can only summon it once per turn.
Yeah, but can you summon it the second time?
No, it says you can only summon it once per turn that way. But even though so, regardless, like, I mean, it was
Yeah.
pretty much over. Because, like I said, I'm pretty sure these tokens have 1500 attack. And even if not, he could just pump the Seraphonite up. And I'm pretty sure the tokens have enough attack that if that were the case, it'd be enough. Although Sam could, or... Oh, no, actually, D-Barrier wouldn't matter there.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Amano anyway, so... So it looks like that's
the tokens will have attack. Yeah.
So just showing the D barrier and extending the handshake. Dzeef is going to be your first finalist of the 2018 YugiTuber Grand Championship. So guys, thank you so much for watching the video. We'll see you in the next match.